can't stop a young nigga hustle. Can't stop a young nigga grind. They say they shit, but won't speak up, so why would I waste my time? I can't slow down, cause they gon' zip me up. Brand new vision, no point, I can't slip up. I was told if you got some money, that's...
What up, though? What up, though?
What's the word, fella?
Man, I can't call it, man. What we got going on today, man? Who the fuck we got in the building, man?
Man, you got your boy Fo in the building, man. And you know I had to stop over here at the Freshhh Talk.
Yeah, man. You know that, man. We gonna start this motherfucker all right, bro, man. I want to go ahead and tell you, man, like, you know, like what you got going on down here in the SAG, man. Like, you putting on right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? With the platform you gave the crib and shit, you know what I'm saying? You turning the city up right now, you know what I'm saying? Right now, it's one of the times where motherfucker be like, I'm proud to be a product of my environment right now.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I'm just trying to stay active like my dog A-Mac could say, you know?
Yeah. A-Mac got my whole lingo up here at Freshhh Talk, changed around and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, 1,000, G.
For sure. Yeah, man. Basically, you know, just trying to build a platform, showcase the talents, you know, that we got here. You know, and it's been going real good. You know, it's a lot of talent around in the city, man, and we just going up, man. Just stay active, stay at it, man.
Right. Well, shit, man. Like right here in the SAG, man. Like where you grew up at around here, man?
Man, I grew up on Cambria and Thayer. You know what I'm saying? Right on the south side. You know, that's where I grew up at. You know, bounced around schools, all different type of schools in middle school and stuff. You know, then I moved on the west, you know, and then I moved out of town, you know. So I've been back and forth for Saginaw so many times, you know. But this the longest I've been in Saginaw since, you know, a youngin'. So, you know, I'm proud to be from Saginaw, though, you know.
That's what's up, man. So, how your childhood was, man?
Man, my childhood was gravy. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really had to worry about too much, you know. I hustled, you know. I did my own little thing. I was big into the music. Used to make like mix CDs and stuff at school. The females used to always want the little slow jam CDs, so I used to sell them, you know, sell candy. Had a paper route. You know, bought my first whip at 14, you know what I mean? I was just always trying to get active, even though I ain't really need the money. You know, I just didn't like asking my folks for the money, you know, so I always was taught to go out there and get it, you know?
Right, man. That's what's up, man. Mm-hmm. That's why I I like having certain guests on the show, man, so they can, you know what I'm saying, like show that shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like especially like with the younger generation and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's out here to get, man. Like, you know, I step your hustle up, step your game up, step your grind up, you can achieve anything, you know? Right. Shit show.
So, how you get into the shit, man? I don't even know what to say. Shit, the music business, the photography. Shit, you all over the place, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, I wear a lot of hats. Well, it started when I was younger, man. I started doing the music. Well, I really was playing drums first. You know, my pops, he big into the music business and stuff like that. Playing bass, you know, playing instruments and stuff. I started playing drums probably around the age of 8, you know, and then I started actually making music at around the age of 13. You know, shout out to my dog, Killer Team, Marty and Quay and stuff. I started rapping with them, you know, and ever since I started rapping with them, I was doing they mixes and stuff, doing they songs.
Man, you know what, man? Not to cut you off, bro.
Go ahead.
Man, I forgot. You was doing your thing with the rap shit.
Yeah, man. I was.
Ciroc, boy. That was like a motherfucking smash around this bitch, nigga.
For sure.
For real shit.
Yeah, man.
Shit. Black Boy Gang.
Yeah, the BBG, the FCBBG. Yeah, we did a lot. We did a lot. We did a lot. I remember we sold like over like 1,000 CDs in like a month, and it was like a big milestone for us, man. And we throw parties and different things like that. That was a good moment, man. That was a real big moment.
Yeah, I was in motion for a while, man.
Yeah, Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody that was a part of all of that, man, because it really, opened me up to recognize like my talents and stuff or what I can do behind the music, because I was still like in rapper mode during that time, but then trying to manage 12 different attitudes and it's so many people around trying to make this work, so it kind of brought to my attention what I can do outside of the music. So if it wasn't for that, I probably would still be trying to rap and trying to be, the the head guy or the star player, But I've been into the behind the scenes since around that time. Actually, around that time, I was already slowing up during that time, but because I was believing in other talents, like, man, I want to get behind them. I want to get behind them, because I see their potential and what they can do that I probably can't, So I'm always been a team player, but that's what transitioned me into being more behind the scenes. I picked up a camera. Shout out to Tyler Moncrief, man. EST, they went on a crazy run, a crazy run. So that inspired me to pick up a camera. Shout out to my dog Zook, Batter Up and Kill Bill and all of that. That inspired me to like be more creative and pick up a new skill, which is the camera, which is taking pictures, which is, being more behind the scenes with everything.
Right.
But during that time, man, it was lit. Like, to have a music video around that time, it was like you was it. You feel me? So it was just like, all right,
with
this
the bullshit
is something.
transitions on them back in the day.
Right. But Tyler, he always been industry ready. You feel me? Yeah. So that's what I like. That's what I got inspired by. His professionalism, his look, all of that. So it was just like, I think I can do something similar to this with what I got going on. So that was one of my inspirations in the SAG for sure.
So what about like on the beat tip? What made you like, man, shit, fuck it, I'm finna try to make.
Well, with the producing side, on the producing side of things, I was engineering for so long, and everybody was like asking for beats and stuff, like, and I'm like, I don't make beats and stuff,
Doing, like your own or something.
No, see, I was just snatching them off YouTube.
So you talking about like recording?
Yeah, just recording people, because that's why people was coming to me. They liked that how it sounded. I put the cuts in there, the drops, and doing all type of, making sure they sound real good and professional. So that's why I got a lot of people like coming to me during that time. And then when people just start asking for beats all the time, it was like, dang, like I need to learn how to make beats. Like, I'm a drummer head, so I got like a beat in my head, but like when it comes to the melodies and different stuff like that, that's where I was like, I felt like I was lacking at. But I wouldn't call myself a beat maker. I call myself a producer. You feel me? Like, I don't mind reaching out to
a lot of beat makers around here.
Yeah,
there's only a handful of producers that I know.
Yeah. I don't mind reaching out to like, holla at Scotty, hey man, I might need you for this beat, but to go with this voice that I'm working with right now, and just trying to put the best.
Been doing this thing for a while.
For sure. For sure. I holla at Scotty, I holla at Rich, I holla at Keys, Bucks, I holla at everybody, that actually be making the beats and they sound good, and I just got this ear, like when I hear a certain type of voice, I feel like I know what was needed to bring that song out, So if I can't do it personally myself, we gonna set this song up to make sure it's gonna be a slapper. So for sure.
Yeah. How you feel about the rap scene at the crib right now in Saginaw? Well,
the rap scene busting. I feel like it's busting for real. Like, I feel like a lot of people doing their thing. You know what I mean? It's a lot of up and coming artists as well. Shoot, I feel like we only need to start tapping into different markets, because there's only so many so many people in our city. You feel me? It's, like I said on my post earlier, it's like it's only
Population
like
ain't that big.
it's only like 40,000 people here, so and 10% of them listen to local music. So you at 4,000 people that might click on your shit, and then getting fans out of them 4,000 people gonna shrink down to another 1%. So shoot, you might get 40 fans out of your shit. So I recommend everybody start tapping into different markets and bringing an eye to Saginaw, just like how Chicago did, just like how Atlanta did, just like how all these other cities did. They had to make some noise in other markets and bring it back home.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah. Pretty much, man.
Mhm.
What's your thoughts on I don't know if you seen it or not, man, but it's a Saginaw rap list floating around, man, with the top 10 on there.
You gonna have to name them all for me. You gonna have to name them all. I checked it out, but I can't think of it off the top of my head who was all on there. I know probably 7 of them on there was legit.
Yeah.
In my book. You
Okay.
feel me?
It was I'm gonna tell you how many of them was. I mean, it was 10. You know what I'm saying? It was 10 of them on there. And it wasn't like no order or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was 10 rappers on there. From the crib. Who doing their thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all about it or whatever.
Right.
And you know, I guess it caused a lot of controversy at the crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for a while with certain artists and shit like that.
Right.
But let me get to let me answer your question first, whatever. People don't ask me questions and shit that much on the show or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it was Yes Sir Ted.
Okay. He fired.
Shopping Bag She's.
Okay, fire.
Gnarly Ray.
Okay, flaming.
HBK Boom.
Yep, flaming. Yep.
Lil Munchie.
Okay. He a marketing genius.
Yeah, Lil Munchie. Yeah, see, he don't get the credit he gets. But you know what I'm saying? That Fresh Talk, we give everybody their credit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Who else? It was L Block Juice Man.
Okay.
It was Q Boy, Mr. Grit Man.
Okay, he been doing this thing for sure.
And it was Nolo Peas.
Definitely got to put P's on there.
Man, we had to put the little homie Young Soda on there, man.
Oh yeah, Soda. Hey, he the future for real.
Yeah,
you know he the future for sure. He got that
motion.
motion. he on the radio. Yeah. I cut on the car the other day. I hear I'm Lil Soda. I'm like yeah. He got motion right now for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it was just like, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people like, why A-Mac ain't on there? Why Hilly ain't on there? You know what I'm saying? And it'd be hard for me to like explain it to people who ain't seeing things how I see things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's your opinion too.
Yeah,
you feel me?
saying?
Like, cause I remember I made a list probably like a year ago. But my list wasn't
so
like...
you been making lists. Hold on now.
Look,
wait a minute. Y'all throw me under the bus. Now, wait a minute now. Let me go back and see what your... Oh, wait a minute now.
But my list wasn't like a top 10.
Right.
It was because I was working on a collaborative project with Zook and stuff, and he was trying to tap in with Detroit artists, with Saginaw artists. And I had a cohesive ear. This is when my production ear started going. Like, what artists sound good with Detroit artists? And I got a lot of backlash because I didn't include A-Mac. You feel me? I put A-Mac in a whole nother, like, he doing it right, doing features with Jadakiss, The Game, and like he doing things like, I look at A-Mac as he knocking on the industry door. You feel me? That's how I look at it. And when it comes to the hip hop thing, like, don't get me wrong, he can do songs with a Detroit artist, but I'm just saying cohesive to the ear of what we know of a Detroit artist to be talking about. You know, A-Mac gonna come on there and he gonna cut up in his own way. Yeah. You feel me?
And he gonna rock a crowd. You
exactly.
Know what I'm saying? See, half of these rappers, even some I got on the list, I done been to performances and shit. If it wasn't for the grind and shit, it's like some people don't even know how to rock a crowd.
Man, they
you know
don't.
What I'm saying? So it's like
they just stand there.
That shit count.
Yeah, it do.
You know what I'm saying?
It do count. Like, if your performance game ain't up, like, nobody ain't gonna want to book you. You can be the hottest nigga in the state, and if you don't know how to rock no crowd for real, it's like we ain't gonna book him. We like his music, but we ain't gonna book him though because the people ain't gonna want to see you. They just want to hear you. Right. You feel me?
With everything going on in the world right now, man, all the shootings, the school shootings, and the killings and shit, man.
Been crazy.
How you feel, man? How you feel? What's your thoughts on things?
I mean, first off, I want to send my condolences to all those families, man. Like for real, it's really sick. It's like a I don't know what's going on in the world right now, man, but it's like it's something evil going on in the world. Them little babies lost their lives like that, and for what, so I don't really got too much to say on that, man, without getting real too deep with the shit, but like it is something crazy going on in the world. It's a shift going on in the world, and we just living in it in our own two lenses right now. And with all this social media, all this stuff going on, all this internet, all this technology, man, it's desensitizing us, man. We'll watch that shit in 4K and be like, dang, that's crazy, and just keep scrolling. You know what I mean? It ain't hitting nothing no more. It ain't making you feel something no more. It's like it's just everyday life now.
Right.
And that's what's fucked up about, society now,
Yeah, right. Well, shit, man, before we get up out of here, man, I got a few questions for you, man.
Go ahead, shoot them.
You sure?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Is you sure? Nah, this bullshit. Okay. So, look, man, Biggie or Tupac?
Biggie or Tupac? Oh, okay. See, my first mind is gonna say.
Wait a minute now. Hold on.
See, my first mind gonna say Pop, just because of the influence and he got more material. But Biggie, if we talking about in an art form, Biggie was really that nigga too. But like he only had one album while he was alive, and then he dropped his other album when he passed away. So we didn't get a lot from Biggie, But Tupac, his influence is times 10 over Biggie. You know what I'm saying?
So you rocking out with Pop?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Pop. But I fuck with Biggie though, like straight up.
$1 million in cash or $1 million invested in stocks?
I'm gonna say cash, cause I'm gonna bet on myself, and then I'm gonna reinvest into stock.
Damn, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, man. This one right here, I need, cause you know what I'm saying. This what I like to get out a lot around here at the crib and shit. But if you was still rapping and shit, would you want a record deal or a production deal?
Production deal. I won't want a record deal because when you want a record deal, I ain't gonna say I wouldn't want one.
Right.
But a production, if I had to pick,
off in the game right now.
Yeah, if I had to pick,
right.
It would be a production deal. That way, I have my own creative control, and I can still maneuver the way I want to maneuver. Right. When you got that record deal, it's a chain of command that you gotta,
Right.
You might get chefed.
Pretty much, that shit going on a lot.
For real.
After that though, man, what you got going on, man? We don't know about, man.
Man, I got Creative Corner. Creative Corner downtown on Genesee. Got a whole block on Genesee that we gearing up.
Yeah, I want to tell you too, man. We give your flowers on that shit too, man. That's a perfect example of buying a block back.
Man, appreciate it, man.
We about to buy back what Ross say.
Appreciate it, man. Like for real, we got some look out for 2024. That's when I'm probably gonna open my doors to the public.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I'm gearing towards, and it's basically like a incubator for creators. You get what I'm saying? Whether you into the music, whether if you into the media, or whether you a small business, printing, merchandise, clothing, all of that. Downtown Saginaw, man. We in the heart of Saginaw, so it's something big and it's dear to me because my grandmother, She was one of the first African American women to own commercial property, and I'm dedicating the corner, the other side of the corner, not what I've been doing the corner zone, but the other side of the corner. We got a garden for her. You know, it's gonna be a garden for her, in her memory, just to keep the legacy alive and keep it going, man. For sure.
You want to shout out, man? You want to shout where people can find you at, man?
Yeah, you can find me Perfect Storm Films. That's my production company. And then my own personal page, Cooking Up with Fo. And you can follow Creative Corner 989 as well. You know, 3 pages. I know I'm a three pages. But yeah, shout out to all of them. Y'all gonna tap in with all of them. Go holler at my YouTube. And I'm launching I have launched my own podcast, Blame It on the Game, you know, where I give out, you know, a little bit of game about this game that we in and just my point of view about life. You feel me? So I'm building all of that up. So y'all go and subscribe to all of that and follow all of that. Y'all can pop at me, man. For sure.